Hey guys, today I'll be showing you what is in my GoPro bag. It is a bag made by the company GoPro. I'm not sure exactly what model it is, but I'd highly recommend getting a bag like this if you have a lot of GoPro cameras, accessories, any of that sort of thing. They're really good for just really clean, organized storage of all your GoPro stuff. So I'm just going to show you what's in my bag and how I've been using it. So in the bag there's this compartment here up the top and two smaller ones here. One's for an SD card and one's for something else, whatever you want. But in the main sort of section of my bag here, I'll just sort of walk you through it. Okay, so here I've got my frame mounts, the battery or the backpack compatible one, and I'm actually using it at the moment. Not sure if you'll be able to see. Oh, you should be able to see. I'm using it with my this grip thing I've got. I'm not too sure if I can really show it off to you, but this is pretty much just a stabilizer grip thing for my GoPro, and I'm using that in combination with the frame and the LCD screen for the GoPro. So yeah, in here, frame mounts go in here. In this part here, I've got the head strap mount and the quick clip. In here, I've got the wrist mount, which is compatible with all the Hero 3 Plus cameras. Over this side, I've got my Hero 3 and the Hero 3 Plus housing, and then here is just a Hero 3 housing with a lens cover on it. Let's get out of that. And in this compartment here, I would normally have my LCD screen there as well, but I'm using it at the moment. But in here, I've just got my battery backpack, and here I've got my remote, wireless remote, on a lanyard that I picked up off a old waterproof case for my iPhone 4 from a few years back. Works pretty well. And then in here I've got my suction cup mount, which fits pretty snug in there. The thing I really like about this is that all the compartments are almost sort of like they're perfectly suited towards holding GoPro accessories and stuff. Now in this section here, I've got my jaws mount, the flexible bendy arm thing, and then my bobber GoPro. It's made by GoPro, the bobber. So yeah, that just fits in there. And under this thing, I just have my chesty just sitting in there, and I have this cover on it just so it sort of makes the bag look a little tidier, and it just hides this, because when if I left this off, it'll probably fall out easier. Plus this just makes the bag like look a little more tidy. And I'll just rest this here for a second. In this compartment here and this one here, I have these Wasabi power batteries. I originally did just put my SD cards in here, but after getting the batteries, I thought may as well put them here, just so they've got a nice little spot to go. And then in here is pretty much all my mounting stuff, so whether it's sticky mounts or like these quick release thingos, the ones with that sort of curved arm, these adjustable pieces here, and then just a whole bunch getting just a whole bunch of small and big thumb screws. And I'm pretty sure that's everything in that section there. Alright, now I've got a top part to this case, just give me a sec. And in this part of the case, well, the bag, I've got just back doors, so non-waterproof back doors, waterproof back doors, and the floaty back door. And this thing here is pretty cool. I actually haven't had a chance to use it yet, because I've only recently got this, but it's a coloured filter which pretty much just snaps onto the hang on, let me show you. It snaps onto the Hero 3 housing, and what it is for is so if I'm filming anywhere on the reef where the water's pretty blue, what I can do is I can get this, and this just snaps on like this. Hang on. Got it caught up around the inside. Alright, so here we go. You just get it, and it just snaps on really tight there. It's easy to get off. You just lift up the side, and it comes off. And this bit here, you could just use and just sort of put it through there, so once you've screwed it on, it's obviously not going to come off because it won't be able to be pulled off. So just a secure thing for it when you're either spearfishing or scuba diving or fishing, pretty much anywhere where the water is giving everything a blue tint. So this will pretty much bring everything back to sort of like a neutral color looking, I don't know, you know what I mean. Pretty much just gets rid of a lot of the blue and brings everything sort of back to just a neutral color, no tint of any color at all. So yeah, I've got all these all the back doors and stuff there, and this little part here, see if I can bring that around. I've actually got a little mini tripod, so if I ever want to set a GoPro up for a time lapse, or I don't know, anything where the surface is obviously uneven, or I just need it to sit on something, I'll get the tripod mount adapter and just stick it on that. This also has two other compartments here. I think they're for lens brushes or something, because they're long but they're quite thin. There's not, I couldn't really think of anything else you'd want to put in there. And then in this part here, I've just got say lens covers, SD card readers. I've got the plastic safety thing. I don't really know what its name is. Spare GoPro battery. More SD card readers. I think I probably have a bit more than I need. A spare battery cover, and yeah, that's it. So I'll just quickly put all this back in there, and I'll show you this one last thing before I finish up with this video. Just quickly zip this up. This what I'm about to show you is actually one of my favorite things about this bag. So here I've got my GoPro pole. I really like this. I've got another pole that I've had for about 1 or 2 years now, but in terms of like portability and size, this is much better because it folds down to 3 pieces, whereas mine only folded down to 2 pieces. And so this is just really small. Like if you show in comparison to the bag, it's just a little over the length of the bag. So it's pretty small, like when you have it down, although when you want to open it up, it still can be quite long if you need it to be. So this one last thing I want to show you is actually one of my favorite features about this bag, is that in here, normally this will be tucked away, but it's got a little thing here that you can pull out, and it's actually for holding a tripod. So what I'll do is I'll get this, slide it through that, fit the handle into this, just push it down a bit. It's just a bit difficult doing this all one-handed. And just give me one sec. There's a clip here that you can tighten and do up. So when you want to transport your bag around, your pole has somewhere to sit, and it's pretty secure. It's not really gonna fall out or fall off or anything, as long as you've got it in this little pouch here and the straps done up pretty tight. You're all good to go. So this is pretty much what I will bring with me if I'm ever out shooting something. And yeah, and I think there's not much else to this bag apart from a rain cover, which I'll just quickly show you. This pretty much just goes over the bag. I don't think it'll work when you've got a pole there, but yeah, it pretty much does as what it is. It's a rain guard. It's to protect the bag from getting wet. It's not waterproofing, so I can't guarantee you that the bag won't get wet or anything inside wet, but if you're in rainy weather or you need some protection from water, it's a pretty good thing to have with this bag. All in all, I'd give this a 5 out of 5. This is a really good bag. It fits everything that I want or need for for filming with GoPros. The only downside to this is where I'm at the moment in terms of what I have with GoPro stuff. If I get any more, there's going to become limited space in this bag for what I can take, because at the moment I've actually had to take out my battery charger, cables, and yeah, which were actually in this top part here, but I took them out so I could have the backpacks in there. But yeah, so if for someone like me who's pretty comfortable with what they've got in terms of GoPro stuff, like I don't really think I need anything else. Like this is a perfect bag, but if you're someone who's going to be going like on a large scale and getting like 10 GoPros and like all these like a huge number of batteries and like accessories and all sorts of equipment, then you'll probably be looking at a bigger bag. Yeah, so this is a really good bag. It's small, it's light, it fits everything you need. It comes with a few cool features like this tripod monopod holder here, the waterproof sort of cover, well, not waterproof, rain guard that goes over the bag. And yeah, so this is what's in my GoPro bag, guys. If you've got any requests or any you want some tips or anything on GoPro filming, just let me know, and I'll leave links in the description to everything that I've got in here that isn't GoPro, because any of the standard GoPro accessories I've got you can just find on the GoPro website, but things such as this GoPro hole or the Wasabi GoPro batteries, I'll leave links to where you can get those if any of you are interested. And yeah, so don't forget to leave a like, just comment if you want any tips and tricks, like I said before, tutorials, anything, just shoot me a message and I'll try and help you out. So yeah, see you guys.